Buried under the headlines of the presidential race, we have a wide-open race for governor in New Hampshire on both the Democratic and Republican sides. One of the GOP favorites is Chris Sununu. He's a three-term executive counselor from the Seacoast who has also worked as the CEO of the Waterville Valley Ski Resort. You might also recognize the last name. He's the son of former Governor John H. Sununu and the brother of former Senator John E. Sununu. In the Republican primary for governor, he's up against Frank Edelblut, Jeannie Forrester, and Ted Gatsas. Councillor Sununu, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Adam.
Why don't you tell us really quickly why you're running for governor?
Well, look, New Hampshire's a great state, right? I'm never one to say the sky is falling and, anything like that. We are a great state, but we've lost that New Hampshire advantage. We have not had leadership in the corner office that truly understands how policy is impacting people's lives, and that's what this is about. It's about people. It's about having a governor that is a stakeholder. I have my business, and we deal with whether you're talking about Obamacare or lack of energy policy, regulation, taxes. These are things we deal with every single day. I'm a dad. I have kids in school, so whether you're talking about Common Core and school choice, I'm a big believer that we have to scrap Common Core. I'm a big believer we need to really enhance school choice and get Washington mandates out of our classrooms. Again, because I'm in those classrooms. I'm working with the teachers, and we need to empower teachers. Teachers can and have all the skills in the world, but we have a system that holds them back. We need to let them go and do what they do best. So these are the things I think are important to bring back, reinstilling some local control, getting back to those New Hampshire values that really made the state so great in the first place. And again, having a governor that is a stakeholder in these issues, that understands how these policies coming out of Concord really affect the people, because that's what this is about.
As we mentioned before, you're from a noted political family here in New Hampshire. For those who know the Sununus, how are you different from your dad and your brother?
Well, anyone who's heard me speak or has met me knows I'm quite different. Look, I'm incredibly proud of the service my father and my brother gave. And that's what it is. In New Hampshire, it truly is public service. We don't believe in having career politicians, or I should say in my family we don't. And they served, they did their job, they went back to the private sector, they tithed their time. This way that a few of us, I remember I grew up in a family of 10, so 3 of us decided to enter politics, but as a way to give back. But that's something that I grew up in. My mom and dad taught me, you have to give back to your community. Be a teacher, donate at the food bank, participate in public service, whether it's on the planning board or the House of Representatives, or maybe even running for governor. But it's how we give back to our communities. It doesn't define us. I'm a dad. I'm an engineer by trade. I run my business at Waterville. That's really what I'm about. I'm just trying to bring that expertise to the corner office and get this state back on track. Start driving jobs and start driving business in.
Really quickly here, name one state program you're going to cut and one you're going to expand.
The Common Core. Common Core is a nice idea, but horribly implemented. So I believe Common Core is number one. We have to drive out of here, and we really need a governor that drives business in, reduces business taxes, reduce the overregulation of our state, returns a sense of customer service to the people, and really, again, understands the values of New Hampshire, the importance of the needs of New Hampshire as all the 200 plus cities and towns. You've got to be able to travel this entire state and understand the state as a whole to make the best possible decisions out of Concord.
All right, Councillor Sununu, thanks for your time.
Thanks,
and we'll
Eddie.
See you out there on the campaign trail.
You bet. Thank you.
All right.